Okay, Scorpio. I said that I was going to call this bonus read. I should have called it alternative read because this is the alternative spread. This was the other spread that I didn't read. Okay, what it is you've got the Hermit, you've got the World, you've got the King of Cups, you have the Star, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Two of Pentacles, you have the Hierophant, Ten of Wands, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Moon, okay, and you have the Four of Swords, and finally the Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Hermit is about self-reflection or introspection, solitude, kind of being to yourself or in your head a little bit. Then you've got the World. This is completion or closing cycles. It's a ending of something, you know, a cycle in your life. Then you got the King of Cups. This is being wise and devoted, but being balanced between your head and your heart. Then you have the Star. That's kind of like the Aquarius card. That Hermit card is like Virgo energy. The Star card is like Aquarius energy. It's bringing hope and healing, inspiration, faith, positivity, wish fulfillment even. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. She's courageous and generous. She's caring and nurturing. She's sensible and comforting, practical. She's probably a good business person as well. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. This is balancing resources, flexibility, adaptation. Then you've got the Hierophant, which is like traditional higher learning beliefs systems, you know. Then you have the Ten of Wands, which is about feeling overburdened and stressed, a little bit anxiety, or maybe even feeling burnt out, you know. You got the Five of Swords. That's about like aggression, disputes, feeling bullied or bullying, feeling stressed. So there's like conflict and arguments. Then you have the Moon, which is about illusions or hidden things, confusion, secrets, uncertainty, things like that. And you got the Four of Swords, which is taking a break, relaxation, peace, self-reflection, resting, just like self-introspection, just taking a step back and looking at things, you know. And then you get the Ace of Pentacles, which is about new opportunities and abundance, prosperity, security, and stability. So it is kind of similar to the last reading, so I don't really know if I said an alternative. I shouldn't have called it an alternative, because now that I'm reading it out, it sounds a little bit like the last one. But nonetheless, we're going to dig deeper into that, Scorpio, okay? So let's see. Clarify the Hermit, please. Clarify the Hermit, please. For my Scorpios, please clarify the Hermit out here. The Hermit. With this, you know what, I've had like a little bit of problems with this particular deck today, so I'm gonna switch to a different deck, okay? Hold the line, hold the line. I've been successful with these guys today. We shall return. Clarify the Hermit. There we go. Look how quick that happened. Okay, this is saying you might be feeling emotional due to relationships or whatever, but it says to use your intuition. Hermit is, like I said, like thinking, reflecting about self and what to do, like in your head. Okay, let's clarify the World card, please. The World. Is that the word? The World card. The world. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. You got the Knight of Earth. This is about being organized and responsible. and supportive. So it's like you're ending this world and you're, this cycle, and you're going to come out and you'll be doing better for it if you're organized and responsible and supportive, okay? Let's see. And now the King of Cups is here. Let's see. Clarify the King of Cups. Clarify the King of Cups from a Scorpio. Scorpio. Show me what Scorpio needs to see, please. Spirit. Let's see. King of Cups. What you got? Okay, oops. It flew over my head. Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay, got it. This is telling you to meditate, to recuperate, okay? It says contemplate. So just kick back and relax for a second, meditate, and get a little bit of recuperation in there, okay? Clarify, oops, there we go. The star popped out. This is about being truthful and analytical. Being outspoken, like say what you mean what you say, and say what you mean, okay? And be honest. Okay. Clarify this Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles here for Scorpio. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can reach it. Okay. It's about charity and generosity. Also, you might get a windfall. This is like a windfall of money. It's kind of a really good blessing. Well, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you might get some money from a female. Gender kind of doesn't matter, but it's just talking about the energy, like feminine energy or masculine energy. In this case, it happened to be feminine, but yeah, you might get a little bit of money from a female because you've been balancing. This is like trying to balance, resources, like move money around to make sure everything gets paid type of thing. Okay, clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, Spirit, for Scorpio. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for Scorpio. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is the Lovers. This is about relationships, emotions, choices, people needing to make. This is a Gemini card, but the energy of Gemini, but it's about making a decision about something. Generally, it's this or that, or, sometimes it's people, because it is called the Lovers card. It's generally about a person and a third party needing to make a decision between the two. But you've got the next card is your what's it called, the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is like Taurus energy. Let's see, what clarify the Hierophant, please. Because technically you've got, like, if it is a choice between two peoples, it could be between the Queen of Pentacles and this Hierophant, or this Taurus person. One person would be like really traditional, like regular, like stay at home type thing. And the other one is like kind of show offy, more modern though. She's not very closed off. Like, I don't mean closed off, but like she's more spontaneous, I'd say, than the Hierophant. The Hierophant likes everything to be the same, Okay, and you got the Eight of Water. This is about searching. You're looking for like fulfillment, some type of empowerment, something. You're looking for something in search of. And maybe you're in search of this tradition. I don't know. It could be that way. It could go that way too. That it's not necessarily a choice between the two, but you choosing between the two different lifestyles. Could be that. That's what I'm thinking. You're stuck like in between grown and still young, and irresponsible. That's what I'm saying. This is a choice between lifestyles. You gotta either grow up or stay a kid. Stay party king. King of partying. Okay, let's see. Clarify this, the burden card, the 10 of Wands. Yeah, clarify the burden card, the 10 of Wands. Clarify the 10 of Wands, please, Spirit. Clarify this 10 of Wands, please. Yeah, this is about, this is saying that you need to reflect, do some self-evaluation. It's also telling you to be more intellectual and determined and more motivated. You're feeling burdened. You're feeling overworked. And this is telling you to be prepared and collaborate. You're going to need to work with somebody to get out of this burdened feeling, okay? Let's clarify the 5 of Swords, please, Spirit. Clarify the 5 of Swords. You got yourself. Well, not yourself, but you're showing up as the King of Earth, prosperous and generous and successful. So that means the collaboration is definitely needed. Please, if you can collaborate with someone, if it's like 1 or 2 people, you can come up with a solution and you will be prosperous and generous and successful. Okay, 5 of Swords. Okay, so I think I just did the 5 of Swords, right? Okay, so now I'm doing the Moon. Clarify the Moon for me, please, Spirit. For my Scorpios, clarify the Moon. Why is the Moon here? What's hidden here? Oh, shoot. Hold on. It might be too much cards. Would fail. Ugh. All right, we've got, well, you've got a few things here. I think I'm gonna put these ones back and see. Let's see what else. There's just too many. So I put those back in, and I'm reshuffling to clarify the Moon. This is about endings, transformation. It says what's hidden. Some, this is like leaving. It's not leaving, like some releasing, leaving, endings, transformation. That's the 4 of Swords. Clarify the 4 of Swords, please. Really? You're just gonna throw all these cards? Spirit, thanks. I'm taking all these cards. Of course, if these are the same 4 cards that came out of Indigo, then I'll keep them. But if they're not, even one of them, just one of them is the same, it's not good. Okay, we're putting those back, and we're going to clarify the 4 of Swords. Please, Spirit, clarify the 4 of Swords. For Scorpio, clarify the, so you get the 5 of Earth, which is you're needing assistance. You're worried. You're worrying. You're contemplating. You're worried. But anything else, Spirit? Justice, fairness, the law, karma. Okay. Worried about karma. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles is last though. So anything else here, Spirit? Scorpio. Okay. Yeah. Justice is being served. It might be in your favor because justice coming, right? Fairness, karma, whatever. You've got the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, dreams, happiness. And then you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is new money coming in, new opportunities, and success. So despite this looking a little bit topsy-turvy, dealing with ego, dealing with materialisticness, dealing with these different things, you overcome them in the end by collaborating, like working with someone. You need to get a little bit of help. If you get that help, and you're going to come right out of that, you'll come out of that feeling of loss, okay, of being worried. You'll come out of that. You'll be successful. You just have to collaborate, okay? Work together and you will be in a better position. That's what I'm seeing. And basically that is what the other reading said too, was that you needed to collaborate with someone to help ease that burden that you're feeling. Because you're really feeling that. That's kind of the central point of your reading. Both of them were about feeling a little bit worked, stressed out, feeling burnt out a little bit, overworked, overburdened. But it looks like it's going to ease. It's just going to take a little bit of time. You got to be a little bit patient, Scorpio. And just, this one really, I seen about the lifestyle choice is very necessary. If you are young still, but you have responsibilities as a young adult, at some point you got to step up and take that responsibility. Like, life is not the big college party always, especially when you have responsibilities like a family or children or, bills, whatever. At some point you got to kind of grow up and put that lifestyle behind you and move into the more adult realm, less kicking it and more responsibility. But I love you, Scorpio. Like, share, and subscribe as always, and I'll see you here next time. Take care, you guys. Love and light.